So the best way to move abroad is through the academic route, but that's not the only way to do it. If you're a fashion designer and you've been wasting your time sewing clothes for people, you might think it's not possible for you to move abroad. A fashion designer is just even me giving it a very tech name, tush name. Maybe you're just that tailor who is very skilled at putting on clothes for people and you think you cannot move abroad. I've come here to tell you it is a lie. A few weeks ago, I made a video about those who are in the tech space and how they can move to the United Kingdom using the Global Talent Visa and how they can get to the United Kingdom in about 3 months. This video is specifically for those in the fashion industry. So if you know anybody in the fashion industry or you have a friend, a family member in the fashion industry, you can send this video straight on to them because this video I've just made is for you.
Attention passengers, we've now reached our destination. We hope you enjoyed the flight and have a nice day.
Hello folks, this is your one and only Waka Waka Doctor, always bringing you the best gist when it comes to travel and migration. You know how we do it on this channel. All we do is to share information that has to do with traveling, working, living, studying, and moving abroad. If this is the first time of you coming across my channel, I want to say you need to stick close. You need to share this video to as many people as possible. You need to hang around with me because you're not going to regret it. As long as you want to move abroad, I'll make sure you get there. Those who always send me feedback from time to time, sending me messages and emails to say thank you, to say this is what the videos have done for them, I want to say keep it coming. It is because of you that I'm able to do more. And so I want to say thank you to you as well. Guys, why is it that you do not subscribe to my YouTube channel? Why? I'm providing information to help you move abroad, yet I find that so many people watch my videos, but they don't subscribe to it. Yes, when I check my analytics, I see that a lot of people use my videos, but they don't subscribe. So make sure you subscribe, make sure you like, make sure you drop comments so that I can interact with you and I can answer your questions. Okay, what should I do? What do you want me to do? Before should I kneel down? Should I beg you? Should I roll on the floor? I can do it easily. All right. We're just trying to help more people. So please just subscribe to my videos. Okay, share them. Let's help more people move abroad. Thank you. Let's get to the gist of the day. It is possible for you to move to the United Kingdom in 3 months, or maybe less, maybe a little bit more. And people have done it. People have done it from tech guys to fashion guys to those in academia to those in media to those in photography and many other stuff. Now, I've gone far and wide to look for this Agba Taylor, someone who has done this for many, many years and has moved to the United Kingdom and now wants to give back by sharing the information to help you. It's better you just tighten your seatbelt, sit back, get a jotter, get a pen, and start picking these details because you don't want to miss a thing. Let's get cracking straight into it. Hello, brother. How are you? Thank you very much for coming. It's good to see you.
Thank you very much, Waka Waka Doctor. It's an honor to be here today. Thank you for the invite.
More than 70% of all my guests are females, and everybody always comments, they are beautiful, they are beautiful. Today is a man, a very handsome man that I've decided to bring. They call, chocolatey, dark skin color, with beautiful spectacles as well, as you can see. You want to introduce yourself to people so that they know who you are, where you are, and what you do.
All right. Thank you very much again. Hi, everyone. My name is OLUWATOSIN David Aruna. People like to say, call yourself the ambassador because I'm also a youth ambassador with the ECOWAS Youth Council. I'm the founder and creative director of T Clothiers Limited. I'm also a fellow of the Chartered Institute of Public Resource Management and Politics, Ghana. I'm also a member of the Forbes Black community, and I'm also a global talent recipient, and I'm also a global talent coach. I think I don't like to say a lot about it, but I think that should introduce me.
Only you. Wow, amazing. Thank you very much for coming to my show. And I'm so excited for us to have this conversation. You said you're in the UK. How long have you been in the UK and how did you get to the UK?
So I moved to the UK September 2022. I came in for further studies. I came in to do my master's I finished my master's from Northumberland University, Newcastle. I graduated with a master's in project management. And after I finished my what's it called, my master's, I never wanted to do the post-study which everybody did or which everybody usually do. So I immediately after I finished my master's, I already got to know about the Global Talent Visa and I was preparing. So I switched from the Global Talent as a student. When I finished studies, I switched from the study visa to the Global Talent Visa.
Wow, fantastic. And I've heard so much about the Global Talent Visa, and it seems that there are specific set of people that qualify for this Global Talent Visa. Talk to us. What exactly is the Global Talent Visa, and who are those that qualify for this visa?
So the Global Talent Visa is a scheme by the United Kingdom. It's a kind of visa for talented individuals in the field of tech, in the field of art and culture, which is where we fashion designers fall under. It's not just fashion designers that fall under art and culture, musicians, actors, and sculptors, visual photographers also for people in the field of research and academia. But for this video, we're going to be talking basically about the fashion one, which is under the arts and culture.
Amazing. Thank you very much. So let's go right into it. The cocoa, the gist. What are the requirements to get this visa?
So basically, the visa is divided into two. So there's exceptional talent and there's promising talent. So the exceptional talent, basically when you get endorsed as an exceptional talent, you have a 3-year visa, whereby after your 3 years you can get your ILR. But when you get endorsed as a promising talent, you get a 5-year visa, where after the 5 years you get your ILR, right? So what do you need to get this visa? The first thing you need, either for any of the two I just mentioned, you need 3 letters of recommendation. So your 3 letters of recommendation needs to come from top fashion designers of top organizations in the field of arts and culture. These people have to be people that know you. They have to be people that, when they write a recommendation letter for you, you can see online, you can see their achievement, you can see their biography, you can see how good or how important they are in their field. So you need 3 letters of recommendation letters first. Then you need to satisfy 4 pieces of evidence, and you need to satisfy 2 criteria out of the 4 criteria. So I'll just quickly jump into the first one. The first one is you need to show your proof of sales. You need to show that you've sold stuff to people all around the world. And how do you show this? You need to show your receipts. You need to show your invoices. You need to show your DHL receipt. And now they just brought out a new law where it has to be not just selling to normal people or not few people. It has to be international boutiques and luxury retailers. Do you get what I mean? So the second thing you need is proof of media recognition. So you need to show them that, the media has spoken about your work. Specifically now, they say it has to be a detailed critique evaluation of your work by a known critic. So usually during our own time, they didn't used to need all this critique and all this stuff, but the law changes all the time. So the third thing you need to do is also you need to show if you've gotten support or sponsorship from anybody. Like they say, according to the law, they say a British Fashion Council international counterpart. So, you need to show them that you've gotten some support or sponsorship, like they see that you're good at what you do and they've supported you or sponsored you for anything. While the fourth thing you need to do is you need to show proof of industry recognition. How do you satisfy this, right? So this is for people that did a formal education in the field of fashion design, right? So you need to, let's say you did like a BSc or an MSc, or you went to a polytechnic and you did fashion design. So what you need to do is after you graduate, there's a graduating collection. So your graduating collection is what they want to see. They want to see a renowned fashion designer or an established retailer, or like an organization speak about you, write you something to say, yeah, these graduating collections are very, very good. So once you can satisfy any 2 of these 4, you need up to 10 pieces of evidence. Then you need 3 letters of recommendation, right? Then after that, you can write a letter of intent stating just telling them like a statement of purpose, stating all your life history and, just to give them a case that this is what you are. Then after you get all this, you now need to submit all this to your endorsing body, which is the British Fashion Council, which endorses with fashion design. So if you can get all these things, you're good to go.
So, and I hear you clearly. Now, if you've gathered all these requirements, what's the step-by-step process from start to finish till you get the visa?
So once you've gotten all these pieces of evidence, you've gotten your recommendation letter. The next thing you need to do is, you've gathered all these things, you need to provide there are specific ways you need to arrange this document. They say you can put your evidences on two sides of an A4 paper. So, whatever tool you want to use, just make sure your evidences are arranged. Each document or each evidence can be on two sides of an A4 paper. While your letters of recommendation, they say it can be on three sides of an A4 paper for your recommendation letter. So once you get all these documents, like I said, the application is divided into two stages, the endorsement stage and the visa stage. So you just need to go on the UKVI website, try and do just as if you want to do the submission of the application. And at the first stage of the application, they'll tell you to pay your application fee. The application fee is £776, but they collect the money in two installments. So the first amount you need to pay is £524. So the remaining £192 thereabout, they change these things every day. So, you can do your check-ins for that. The remaining £192 will be paid after you've gotten your endorsement. Then you pay the remaining £192 and then your IHS fee.
Wow. So basically what you're saying is that in total, how much do we need to have? Because I know that there's no need for proof of funds with this. So, but in total, you've said IHS fee now, you said application fee. What's the total cost that one should just have for this application?
So in total, for the application fee, like I said, it's £776. Then your IHS for adults, IHS is £1,035. So if you get the visa as a promising talent, so you're gonna pay your £1,035 for 5 years, right? So that will be like 5,175 thereabout. Then plus your 776 for endorsement. So you're talking about like a little bit before almost £6,000. But like I said, yeah, £6,000. But this money can be paid in installment. If you don't have your IHS at once, you can actually pay your IHS in installment. But there's a clause to that. If you need to pay if you pay your IHS yearly, at each time you want to renew your visa, you have to pay the application fee all over again. So that's the bad thing.
So you can, so they want to use it to make money too, basically.
Yeah, so they want you to pay it at once.
Now, one of the things is all these documents that you said, we know, and I know for a fact that it's not everybody that use this global talent visa thing that has all these documents. There has to be, and I mean, you're watching me live and direct now. I will not say more than this, okay? It is left to you to decode and know how you are going to do it. But I know that don't allow these documents we've listed and you say, hey, how am I going to get 10 evidence? How am I going to get 15? Don't let it deter you or stop you or hinder you from going through with this process. I think that you can still find a way to do it. How can people, you've helped a lot of people come with this. Look, I'm not an immigration consultant. I'm just an expert who's using my expertise. Neither is he saying that he's an immigration consultant and he has an immigration business. But we are trying to help people, as many as we can, navigate these very tacky and turbulent waters to help better their lives. How can people reach out to you if they want to reach out to you for help? They want you to help them with all the processes involved. How can they reach you?
So people can reach out to me on my DM via Instagram. My Instagram is @tclothiasbespoke. @tclothiasbespoke. Or they can also reach me. They can also reach me through my business email. My business email is info@tclothias.com.
All right. So on Instagram, it's tclothiasbespoke on Instagram, but email it's info@tclothias.com. Okay.
Correct.
Another thing about this visa is that, and you need to correct me if I'm wrong here, there's no IELTS, and you can move with your family and you can do any work. You can do any other job. How does that work?
So the benefit of this visa, I tell people, personally, I think it's the best visa anyone can have in the United Kingdom at the moment, because the benefits are just a lot. The first thing about the benefit is you don't need any IELTS, you don't need proof of funds, right? You can move to the UK if you can satisfy all this evidence in less than 3 months, actually.
So when I put 3 months, it's even less.
Yes, in less than 3 months. I tell people, especially fashion designers, all these evidences sometimes they're just lying somewhere in
Yes,
they're
yes.
just lying
You
somewhere. So
actually
you
think you
just
don't
need,
have them, but you do.
I would like to say one of the people we guided just got their visa yesterday. I'm going to be posting it on my Instagram later today. Do you understand? Yeah, she thought she'd never had anything, but when she came on to us for a consultation, I just began to ask her some questions, and she began to think, yeah, I have this, I have this, I have this, I have this, and within less than 3 months, we're able to get the endorsement, and now she just got a visa and she's moving in from Nigeria very soon. So we're talking about the benefits. So no IELTS, no proof of funds. You can bring in your spouse, right? You can register. I think I registered my business 6 hours after I got my visa. You are self-sponsored. You're on a tier 1 visa. You can sack your guy or your boss. Do you understand what I'm saying? You're on a tier 1 visa. You can consult. You can do business. Now you now have to start paying tax. In the UK, you need to do your books, right? You can, the benefits are a lot. You can leave the UK for no more than 6 months in a year. I don't think there's any other visa that will allow you to go out of the UK for no more than 6 months in a year.
Mm-hmm.
And on your BRP, the best part, on your BRP, you're going to have global talent written on it. That's like the best thing that can happen. I remember I was in Lagos 2 months ago when I was coming back in, and the immigration officer, they will ask for your BRP, and he saw global talent on my stuff. He had to ship a little back and shook my hand like, did you get this? And I was like, yeah. I was
Yeah.
So the only disbenefit or the only disadvantage about visa is you cannot be a sports person. And personally, I'm not playing professional football again. Neither am I. Or you cannot be a football coach. So those are the only thing that you can get. And you are not access to public funds as well.
And let me just get this directly from you. People can contact you. You're willing to help them. For as many people that want to come, you're patient enough to help them and guide them through this process.
Yes, we guide people through this, but it comes at the charge, actually.
Yeah,
it comes at the charge. So where we started, we were, we had loads of free webinars online where you can go, because one can actually get this visa on your own without using the guidance. So if you go check on my Instagram, you see different webinars, different free webinars you can go through, step-by-step process of getting this visa. But if you believe, okay, yeah, you need guidance, then yes, we can help guide you.
And for those of you who are watching and want to do it by yourself, I'm going to be getting direct links from him, and I'll put it in the description box of this video for you to be able to apply on your own if you want. But if you want to use his services, you can reach out to him. And I can tell you for a fact, it's one of the cheapest you can find anywhere. I'm telling you for a fact because I know. So, but at the end of the day, the decision is up to you. Any last words, any things you want to share with people before we go?
Yeah, once again, I want to tell people, like you said, you asked at the beginning of the show, you said, are you a fashion designer? I don't even want to, are you a tailor anywhere in the world? And you think this thing is the most difficult thing? It's a lie. It's not the most difficult thing. It's achievable. Once you can get everything these guys need, you will get this endorsement. So for wherever you're calling from, whether from your village in Ijebu or from your village in Aba or from anywhere in the world, sometimes when you read the requirement, they are so much. It's like abracadabra. The more you look, the less you see. Do you get what I mean? But I want to tell anyone, anywhere you are, it's achievable. And moving to the UK as a global talent is one of the best things you can do for yourself. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much to everyone who's watched this video. I hope it's been able to help 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of you to be able to know that it's possible to move to the United Kingdom in less than 3 months, even as a fashion designer. Do not let your environment hinder you. I think it's time for you to project and see what the world has in store for you. Thank you very much for watching. It's your one and only Waka Waka Doctor, and I'm signing out.
Thank you. Bye.